Hey guys, it's Heather. Welcome to day 4 of my at-home training program. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having a great time doing this. Today we're working on the down command. It's a little bit harder than some of the other commands that we've been working on, but it's a great thing for your dog to know. And most dogs do lay down anyway, but it's a great thing for you to be able to put your dog into a down. Maybe send them to like a bed and have them in a down, and you can give them a treat over there. It's just one of the foundation commands that your dog should really know. And it's not too difficult to train. It's just that, again, it's one of those things where you want to wean out the treats as quickly as possible once the dog really knows it. And it's a fun thing to teach, I think, and there's some troubleshooting that we can do because sometimes it's a little bit more difficult for some dogs to do. But we'll work on that and we'll go through, the video, and you can see how, it's a little bit more difficult, but it is absolutely a doable and fun thing to train. So I hope you're having fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Hi guys, this is Heather from Sweet Paw Dog Training. Today we're going to work on the down command. It's another pretty simple command, and it's a foundation command that's really important for your dog to know. The more good behaviors that they know, the more you have to choose from if they're doing something you don't want them to do. So again, if your dog is jumping, she can't be doing that if you put her into a down. Or if she's counter cruising, she can't be doing that if you put her in a down. So Maggie's pretty excited for these treats. So let me get her situated here. Sit. Good girl. So I'm taking it down, and she goes down right away. She went down right away. Oh, come on. Sit. Good girl. So it's down and out. Good girl. So if you notice, I'm not naming it D-O-W-N yet. I want to make sure that she can do it before I give it a name. You don't want to name a cue too early because it might be the wrong thing. So now she's done it a couple times, so I can name it. Sit. Good girl. Down. Good girl. So she goes right down pretty easily. One way to troubleshoot this command is if the dog is in a sit and you're going down and she pops her butt up to get the treat instead of following it down and then going into the Sphinx position. You can have somebody put their arm over her back so that if their bum comes up, it hits against the arm and they can't do anything but really go all the way down. That's one great way to troubleshoot. Let's reset you a little bit. Sit. Down. Good girl. So again, down to the floor and out. It's an L shape. What you also want to pay attention to is right now I'm in a low position. Obviously, eventually you want to be able to stand up straight and just say down, or use a hand signal. So what I would do is I would practice this by slowly standing up further and further and further until you are to the point where you're standing up straight. It's not that hard to do. It might take a couple sessions. Like once they have it down from the sitting position, like you're at their level, when you start standing up, sometimes it changes the picture a little and they might be like, I'm not sure what you're asking me to do. So just like scoot back down a little bit, but really make an effort to be able to raise yourself all the way up to a standing position, because you don't want to be luring them to the floor every single time. So let's give Maggie one more opportunity for a treat. Sit. Down. Well, good girl. So that's down. It's not too hard. I hope you have fun with it though. Thanks.